Underway now tonight as the first pitch is looked at for strike one, as we'll get this going a little late at 7:06 tonight. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Connor Pitts comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Robinson giving chase. 2 gone. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at the Tennessee defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, this guy on the mound doesn't strike out a lot of hitters. Balls are put in play constantly, so the defense is going to be active.
John Pitts will stride in. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Mora scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Steve, how do they go about ending this losing streak they're in the midst of?
I think you really have to be patient in this one. Work the count, take some pitches, and then put the ball in play. I think you're going to have to try to manufacture runs 1 base hit at a time.
Heath Tharp gets the ball in game 3 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4s, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Biscuits on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have the best fielding percentage in all of Major League Baseball. They catch a ball as well as anybody. When you're doing that, you really help out your pitching staff. Can't wait to watch this one.
Derek Robinson comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tennessee, left fielder, Derek Robinson.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
Now the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. On the ground to third. Shipman gloves it. A quick out number 1. Yeah, with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. How do they get back into the win column, Psycho?
Well, this is not a team that hits a ton of home runs. They don't rely on the long ball to get it done. So they've got to get guys on, get them over, and then get them in.
Fernando Chavis will stand in for the first time here. He's got that average up over 340 here entering play.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. You know, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hits on the move. And he makes the catch for the second out. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Biscuits on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, one thing we're not going to see today, errors. This team has the fewest errors in all of baseball. They're athletic, they move around, and they can catch the ball.
Shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. Jason Villa will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
Yeah, you can see this pitch is on the outside part of the plate, and it almost looked like a situation where he couldn't decide whether to catch it normally or maybe try to backhand this thing. And it kicks right off the end of his glove, and you can see it gets away.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Pitts is in pursuit and foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Hosed.
And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Jeremy Pitts will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play.
And you know what, guys? He's got the third best batting average on the club.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one.
Batting fifth, the designated
David
hitter,
Molina will
David
stand in. He
Molina.
comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, I'll tell you what, I have him in my lineup every day. He's had 8 RBIs over his last 10 games. Yesterday was just a little bit of an off day for him.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. The pitch. And that misses for ball 4.
batting sixth, left fielder, David
Kita will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Yeah, and right here, he knew that at second base he was going to have to hurry this throw back to first if he had any chance to double him up. And you see his throw get away from him, but since there's no advancement, it's going to be a straight fielder's choice, no error on the play.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back.
Had a pretty good lead right there.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
2 out with the man at first. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Jeff Pitts gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Lifted into center field. Chavis sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Walks, but no damage. More in a moment on the show.
Like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And I don't think this partisan crowd is going to like that too much. One thing you don't want to do as an opposing pitcher, well, 2 things actually. 1, you don't want to get the crowd involved early, and 2, you don't want to set yourself up for a possible big inning. Now, both of those things have come true.
Stepping in now, Michael Freeze. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Standing in now, Matt McDougal. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Bottom of the second here with no score. One is a cutter that misses. 2-1. Hit hard towards second. And a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Well, this latest dry spell, it's dropped his average all the way under 240. So he'd like nothing more than to string a few of these together and get back into some kind of rhythm at the plate.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Kita moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Chuck Shipman will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, anytime you hit over 400 for a 10-game stretch, you're going pretty well. And his last game was a great indication of that.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, a pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
The 1-0 pitch. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. McDougal over to his left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Catcher, Jesse Pitts.
Jesse Pitts will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily.
Keeping him close.
Into the box, Connor hits. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Counts 1-0.
He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, that's kind of what makes the hit and run play such a gamble. You can see right here on show track, this ball's not even in the strike zone. So once the guy at the plate can't make contact, that runner is hung out to dry.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Abraham Oliveros will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Well, yesterday he just kept things rolling. You know, he's had 8 RBIs in his last 10 games. I got to take that.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bounce to first. Albrecht is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Derek Robinson.
Derek Robinson will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch of the at-bat. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Nope.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder,
In now, Fernando Chavis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Kida. And that ends the inning. John Hitz is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Now to the plate, Jeremy Pitts. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
A runner at first with no outs here. sinker. One ball, one strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Or maybe a little unlucky there. I thought the way he hit it, this might bring home their first run of the ball game. But you see this ball take a big bounce and hop right over the wall out there. So that'll force that runner from first to hold on at third base.
David Molina will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run, and more than that, it gets you the lead in this game, so you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit hard down the line. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting, left fielder,
David Hida steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And now's where he can't get discouraged out there. He's still pitching well, only down 2-0. Still plenty of time left to turn it around.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Mora is there for it. 1 down.
now batting, the first baseman.
Sean Albrecht is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's high.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Ready on 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, shortstop.
Jeff Pitts is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Down the first baseline. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, this is just excellent plate coverage here. I mean, this is a guy that uses the entire field. And you'll see him just reach that bat out there and slap it down the first baseline for a base hit.
Into the box now, Chuck Shipman batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Looking to minimize the damage here, and it's quickly 0-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. And Montgomery's out in front here, 2-0. Vince Mora is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Now batting, third baseman.
In now, Jason Villa. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Up, here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the air now out to left field. Hida has it in his tracks, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher, number 4, Michael Freeze.
At the plate, Michael Freeze. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Shipman in foul ground, and the inning is over. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. We played 4, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Jesse Pitts heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Drops in a strike. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Stepping in now, Connor Pitts. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chavis over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder
John Pitts will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Here comes the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Matt McDougal, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called 3rd strike.
Into the box, Sam Cairo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Full count, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Good battle. Count remains full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The right fielder,
Stepping in, Ibrahim Oliveros. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Standing in now, Derek Robinson. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Trying to hold the lead. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. So stepping in, number 37, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Kida over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 5 innings complete. The Biscuits lead it 2-1. Jeremy Pitts makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. David Molina will be next. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, right now, that fastball's been so good, he really hasn't needed any of his secondary pitches. Another good heater there.
Molina.
In now, David Molina, as this is grounded foul off to the left. It's strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Well, let me tell you, when you're on a losing streak, this is an out. But when you're on a winning streak, man, these are the little breaks that just seem to always go your way. He's got himself an infield single.
Stepping in now, David Kida. Runners off for second. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now 3-1. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Not sure if this was a hit and run or a straight steal, but either way, this ball is blistered into the gap. And with that runner moving, he was always going to score easily from first base. And in the end, this winds up not just a perfect hit and run, but an RBI triple.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound.
Your attention, please.
And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Rafael Mercado will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Into the box, Sean Albrecht, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2. A man at third with 1 away. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's a 4-1 game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Standing in now, Jeff Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Oliveros on the move, but this will land foul shy of the wall. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. drilled down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Oh, and he botches it. Trying to do a little too much out there, so that'll go into the books as an E2. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
And you're going to see the location of this pitch on Show Track. It's actually in a great spot, a couple inches off that inside corner. Normally, you'd think all a guy could do is chop that and foul it, but he gets those hands through very quickly, and he just yanks it.
In now, Chuck Shipman, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
And he falls behind 0-2. Oh and 2, here it comes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And this one gets away. That could be a run. And they'll apply the tag, and he is cooked at home.
Well, this turns out to be a great play behind the plate. You can see this pitch is nowhere close to where they wanted it, and I think there was some hesitation down there at third as to whether he wanted to try and risk it. In the end, that's a great recovery to get back and tag his man out.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, catcher
Joaquin Manzanillo will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Smokies, number 5, Joaquin Manzanillo.
Jesse Pitts strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. And Montgomery's out in front here, 4-1. Vince Mora will come in now to begin their half of the sixth, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Very high, 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. He probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And a rather easy first out.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Into the box now, Jason Villa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. You know, getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. 3-1.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Brian Dulesky will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pitts is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Michael Freeze will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Belted high and deep into right center. Pitts racing back. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, and that's his first hit of the entire series here, and he makes it a good one, all right. This one clears the wall by plenty. And now, back in the dugout, you can imagine he's probably saying, gosh, it's about time.
Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Connor Pitts is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And taken in out there for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, John Pitts.
John Pitts will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Jeremy Pitts will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. 1-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Marcus Terry will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Terry.
Leading off the inning, Sam Cairo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. So they get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a 1-batter outing.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. To short. To his left, Pitts. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 31, Abraham
Oliveros will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Now at the plate, Derek Robinson. He drew a walk his first time up. And the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. tapper up the line. A barehanded pickup in time.
Oh, love it.
Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up. The Biscuits lead it 4-3. David Molina will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Thinks he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Line drive to center field. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
I've got to say, even as a right-handed hitter myself, there's something about a left-handed hitter's swing that's really fun to watch when they square one up. This is a cut fastball, but you see the nice extension, the good follow-through, and he just rips it into center field.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
You know, with just the slim lead that they have right now, this is still anybody's game. So you hate to give away base runners in situations like this. Now, if it's your elite base stealer, go ahead, let him fly. But right here, this is a tough out for me to give away.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Sean Albrecht stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Robinson going back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his second hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Into the box, Jeff hits as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Jim Heineck is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Fernando Chavis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a ball, 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Albrecht has room in foul territory, and he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting,
Vince Mora gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Now here it comes. Low for ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Stepping in now, and this is off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
The shortstop,
Derek Lawrence steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, I think he's getting frustrated with his inability to get ahead of hitters. This is not the kind of guy you want to fall behind 2-0.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Runner goes for second. For short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
the catcher, number 4.
Michael Freeze digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
And he lays off there, 1-0. 2-0.
Well, they're taking the smart approach right here. With that base open, you don't need to put them on intentionally, but you also don't need to groove anything.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Pitts is after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 5-4 game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
What a clutch piece of hitting right there. You get the hit, you drive in the tying run. Now you're standing on second base with a chance to take a lead in this ballgame. And man, is he fired up.
Vince Law will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. Matt McDougal is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 8 full. The Smokies lead it 5-4. Jerry Stewart is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Chuck Shipman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. to 2-2 now. Still 2-2. Three and two now.
Wow, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike three.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Standing in now, Jesse Pitts. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Back to him, and that's off his leg. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, and the runner back safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
So an unfortunate turn of events for him here as he's going to be forced to leave the game due to injury. And hopefully it's nothing that keeps him out of commission for too long. From the stretch, Connor Pitts comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Up top, it's 2-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And there's ball 3.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. John Pitts will stand in one more time. And fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with 1 swing.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Well, they get the force here at second, but that's going to be it. And that means that the tying run got just a little bit closer now as he's all the way up to third.
In now, Jeremy Pitts as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, the thing that's important here is you just move that go-ahead run 90 feet closer to scoring. A lot of times, that's the kind of mistake that can cost you a game, and this one very well might.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
That's wide, 2-0.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike, 2-1.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment. But he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing it.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. Rich Carroll will be summoned here as he'll try to get the final out to keep this game tied heading into the bottom of the ninth.
Now pitching for the Smokies, number 21, Rich Carroll.
David Hida stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High and deep to left center field. Chavis racing back to the track, to the wall. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. So he pieces with that one. Home run number 9 on the year as they open up a 4-run lead.
You talk about capping off a comeback in style. We ain't going to have to look far to find the biggest at-bat of this ball game. There it is right there. A grand slam that gives them the lead here in the late going.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Sean Albrecht. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Back to the drawing board now for that man after the grand slam.
Yeah, with 2 outs, that absolutely killed him.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam. Darrell Williams will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Darrell Williams.
Leading off the inning, Sam Cairo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Oh, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Not a swing born of a lot of confidence right there. And sometimes you get a little anxious at the plate. You get out in front a little bit, and then the ball just disappears on you, and you got nothing.
Just a deal on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone. All that can do is tie you up.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. Abraham Oliveros is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Derek Robinson stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the belt, the pitch.
That's a ball.
And he takes ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Fernando Chavis makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, just a really nice come-from-behind victory here as they took the lead in the top of the 9th and then made it stand up. All in all, a tough loss here for this home crowd.